Hello, welcome back to Lady and the Frogs. So I am going to do a very quick Monday update, and I'm going to say Monday morning because it is very much not Monday morning. This is the evening sun. Yes, it's 3:45, and I've got to be really quick doing my post. So things that I have sold. Desigual, this is an auction. This has sold. Desigual. This is sold for £1 on auction. Rubbish. So you're going to have to put up with me packing this. It was either this or you don't get a video. And then I was thinking, oh, just do a video. So I have had a lazy day. Everybody at work seems to have come down with COVID at some point in the last 2 weeks, and I haven't. So if my body says I need sleep because I haven't come down with COVID. And I just think that's just the way my body works. This very summery top, white stuff. Again, this is a 99p auction. I couldn't. This stuff has been kicking around for about 2 years, so things like that don't matter. I do have. This is a decent sale. These are Paul Smith. They're trunks. And they're fairly decent. I've got 35 quid for these. They just look a bit strange. They do say 2XL. That was like a welcome sale last night. I feel like these threads need. I know that it's genuine, but I think the quality of some of this designer stuff isn't as good as you would hope. I have 4 returns open at the minute. I say that, but I've had one delivered this morning and I've just refunded that. I have one. So two of them are open as item not described. One of them is absolutely item not described, and it's my fault because I was listing in the morning and I wasn't concentrating. So that one, absolutely fine. That's my fault because I rushed the listing. One of them is this really massively oversized coat, which apparently doesn't fit somebody because they don't know the difference between circumference. I mean, I don't understand women who don't understand chest measurement, aka this. If you don't know what your bust measurement is, then you need to be, taken to a special island, as far as I'm concerned. She seemed to think that the circumference of it would be 80 inches or some 80 centimetres. I can't even remember what it was. Yeah, 80 inches. What kind of garment is going to be 80 inches round? What kind of person is this that can't, if you're 80 inches round, how do you even get through doorways? But anyway, so apparently that's my fault that she can't fit into this oversized garment. But anyway, I've got that one open, and then I've got one which I knew was trouble because this guy was asking me loads and loads and loads of messages, and when an offer came through which I ordinarily would have accepted, part of me didn't want to accept it, and then I accepted it, and naturally that's coming back. And then there's a pair of trousers which were today, and they didn't like it. So I mean that's not an issue. The only one you just have to trust your instincts, don't you? With some of these things, but I didn't. So this is Cavalli, just Cavalli, not Roberto Cavalli. So this has been knocking around for donkeys. I've let that go for £23.99. That's an offer. I don't even understand. There's nothing wrong with this. I also have a Versace thing which I have put on Depop. So I've put some things on Depop. because I wanted to start doing Depop, and I know it's a slow burn on there. It's weird because I was actually talking to somebody at work who I know he used to use Depop, but as he was saying, you just use it for clearance with Depop, and he was swearing by Grailed. So now I'm like thinking, well, do I need to do Grailed? Do I need to do Vestiaire? Don't know. I do need to like stick my toes in a lot of these things, but my eBay has not been bad. So I did a post run on Friday. That was just 3 things that I dropped off, and I dropped another 2 things off on Saturday. Just because I was going to work and I could just walk to the post office. It's not like difficult to walk to a post office when it's halfway between where you live and where you work. So I dropped off post this week, and Friday, Saturday, and this is 8 for today, aka Monday. This is just Larissa's shirt, which you have seen before, but that's a size 8, and I didn't expect to get much for that. That was gone for 15. I know that these are probably like, I'm taking all the best things out of my shop for spring, but maybe things people are thinking about spring. It's just a bit dead in the water reselling. But I must persevere. I have given my head a wobble and picked up some bits this week because I wasn't really sourcing because I was just feeling a bit down with it. But I did have a bundle of Slimming World books, which have sort of like sold massively well. So this week, largely, I have sold Slimming World books. I have the last of the bundles here. I say the last of the bundles. I do have. You can actually see them there because the books are marked, hence why they're sat on underneath the elbow grease, because they've got food splashes on, so I need to tidy them up. So those are all Slimming World books. The only bundle that I haven't sold of the Slimming World books that I've already put on are the Christmas ones, and I'm thinking I probably need to take them. I probably need to just make a big bundle with all of them, even though it will be heavy, because if I don't bundle the Christmas ones with something else, it's not going to sell. This is a Cars sweatshirt, you know, that pigment dye that always makes it look like there's something wrong with it, and I have listed it as pigment dye, and that has gone for 15 as well. You're going to have to tolerate the quietness in between me putting it away. I am tired. Why is it when you lie in bed, you end up sometimes feeling worse than you did before? Right, so these bundles, the bundles that I have done, I had a whole load of these type of Slimming World books. So I had loads and loads of these, and I could have put them all on together and got 30 quid for the whole lot of them, and then had to pay a lot for the postage. But then I just thought, I'll list them as job lots of 3, and the job lots of 3 have flown out of the door. I only listed them Monday, Tuesday, and I've sold 6 of them this week. Like I say, the only one that I've got that's left is the Christmas one. This one has sold for 15 quid. Most of them sold from between 11 and 15. This one, I probably could have got slightly more for it because this one, air fryers and friends, this one is very popular. It's about air fryers, microwaves, and slow cookers. So that one in itself seems to sell for the £10 mark. So for that reason, I could have asked for more. Ask more. Oh God. Can you tell that I work in a shop where I get harassed? I do offer free postage on these things as well. This one, that's a bundle of 2 that's in there. I'm not going to get it out because I've got my silica gel in there with it. Because like things are going to go funny. I need to take that out and put that in with my clothes. If I ever get these, which you do, I like to chuck them in with my boxes just because it just stops anything that might happen. So This one, it's got one of those welcome booklets. It's got a very small little book there of soups, and then the other two books are the extra easy ones. They're slightly more heavier, so I just popped them together, and they've gone, I think, for £12. But I do have the free postage. And then my box is over there, so I'm not prepared. Let's do this faster than I am. Oh no, there's loads of. You can tell that we're not on pizza. We're on Pizza World program, not Slimming World. The pie program and the pizza program. Oh, why do you keep putting my weight in there? This is terrible. I need to go down to the bins. Bins just starts to feel like something that's really irritating because I have to walk down the stairs with all my rubbish. This week they didn't come and collect the bins at work, and it's chaos because half term, charity shop, everybody just can't be asked to go to the dump, so they bring all their stuff to you. So the bin is absolutely overflowing because it's all just, most of it is not sellable. It's all just rubbish. I know that this, sending a Slimming World thing in a John Smith's box probably isn't the best. The last lot I sent in I sent them in a Kellogg's box, but it was Special K. So I don't feel too bad about that. Let's see. I was hoping to make 2 boxes out of this, but I was optimistic there. I always send heavy things in cardboard rather than in a bubble mailer. I know a lot of you probably watch Back from Burnout, and she sends her stuff in bubble mailers. She's so brave. Maybe they just don't chuck things around in Australia. I feel like we have more angry people in England, so Royal Mail are probably Royal Mail. It is Royal Mail. Postal workers in England are probably going to chuck things around more than they are in Australia. Yeah, so I should have achieved a lot today. You may be able to see, no you can't, it's just up. So I am in the middle of doing a stock take, which I'm doing men's shirts at the minute. I should have done that on Friday, but I wasn't exactly focused on Friday either. So having a slow day today was probably not the one. I don't know why I'm talking like this. I'm talking like other people and not like myself. Anyway, yeah, I'm happier than I was with eBay, but it's still not quite there. This box is far bigger than the last box I used. It was a beer box. This is not very fascinating to watch, but I don't know. God, yeah, I should have been finishing that stock take today and taking photos. It would have been a really good day to take photos as well, because it's not battering with rain for some reason. It was battering with rain most of last night, but it doesn't appear to be today. So I've missed that. But I'm probably going to go and take this post, and then I'm going to do my sewing jobs. I've got stuff which I've sourced this week, which has marks on it. Not marks that won't come out. Just marks that will come out. And the marks make them bargainous. Yeah. So I think I've got at least 5 things there that need laundering / sewing. So I'll probably do that when I come back. And then I'll be in a position tomorrow to actually have a productive day. I'm no longer somebody who really likes lying around in bed unless I'm asleep, which I have been. And I went back to sleep. I had to go and get the return that was delivered, otherwise somebody would have stolen it. So I did that at like 10 and then I went back to bed. Sometimes you just need it, don't you? And then I slept until 2 and then didn't get out of bed, and I've subsequently had backache. Right, I must remember which one this is. This is air fryers and pens. Right, air fryers and pens. Do we have a pen? Of course we don't have a pen. Yeah, there's probably better ways of packing that, but the next one, the next lot of Slimming World books, I'm going to pack them in Walker's Crisp, in a Walker's Crisp box. Am I being mean here by doing this? Am I being mean? Got my Sharpie. Air fryers. Can't read that. Air fryer. Is it really possible to lose weight using an air fryer? I don't know. Yeah, I kid you not. Walker's Crisp for the next one. Yeah, anyway. I don't feel too bad because I have got my card. Cut that in half. Right. Yeah. So that's my day. I haven't worked the weekend. I worked Saturday, Sunday. So there's a reason for the laziness. You know, when you say, "Oh, I've done nothing," it sounds like you've been lazy. But I have worked the weekend. Yeah. It wasn't like a hard day yesterday, but it also wasn't exactly a relaxed day. And I'm glad that I'm not in today. Hoping that things are going to change, because I think they're going to advertise for somebody to just work weekends, so it won't be constant weekends. But I don't mind. I don't mind because I like it. It's a bigger box than I thought. Yeah, so anyway, yeah, that's my day. So I'm just going to finish packing this up and shoot off to the post office. And possibly, I have to finish that because it's winding me up. I can't have it looking there. I can't have that looking at me. I'm going to do my sewing jobs and work out what needs to go in the wash, and I'll probably put that on overnight because that's probably more sensible. I do not. When you live in an apartment, the last thing you want to do is listen to your washing machine constantly, because you have to listen to your washing machine and your neighbour's washing machine. And listening to washing machines just becomes really aggravating. Let me write on this one. This one is extra easy. And then there should be no accidentally sending the wrong one to somebody. Right, yeah, so I'm going to stop rattling on and making a din, even though I've done the worst part of the din. I wish I could say that eBay was fantastic. I wish I could say that Depop was a revelation, having listed things on Depop. But I knew it was coming, but all I got was offers from people with Asian names asking me to take sales to WhatsApp, or telling me that there was something wrong with my photos. And somebody did send me an offer, and they were called Margaret. Their username said they were called Margaret, and then the order was in the name of Akbel, and then that disappeared. So they obviously got blocked. so that is my experience with Depop. I feel that because eBay have, destroyed their own platform, they're sending people like me who have been faithfully using eBay elsewhere. But I'm not enjoying being elsewhere. I'm not enjoying or having any level of success. I haven't sold anything on Vinted this week. I haven't listed anything on Vinted. In fact, I've delisted things from Vinted and put them back on eBay and sold. I think it's one of those things I had listed on. I'm sure I had the Larissa shirt on Vinted, and I took it off and sold it on eBay. So I definitely had that white stuff thing on Vinted, and then I moved it and put it on an auction. I know it's only 99p, but it's 99p, isn't it? It's stuff which needed to be gone, and I thought it would go on Vinted, and it didn't. Right. So, as I said, my quest for the rest of the day is to get, let me show you, because it sounds like I'm talking nonsense. That box there is shirts, and next to it is shirts. So I am going through that. It's everywhere in this apartment. It just looks like a pigsty. Somebody said, am I doing cleaning videos? There's so much deferred cleaning that it's unbelievable, but I don't have the time for it. And I don't have the inclination for it. My husband did some cleaning yesterday while I was at work, because he's obviously noticing that I just can't be arsed. But the stuff which sits behind my desk is there. My desk is a mess. This here is a mess. And there's just stuff piled up. I have bags behind the TV in front of the mannequins, which have got stuff which I've decided not to sell on any platform, and I just want to donate them. But they're sort of like sat there while I add to them. It's just, I start doing things and I'll end up having a day like today where I've done very little. Or I'll end up being at work. So things aren't getting done at any level of speed. Right, I need to go. Get these labels printed. That'll be the next thing. I'll go on there and it'll be like, labels is down. But I don't think I actually, because I've got a 2-day dispatch, these probably aren't due to be dispatched until tomorrow, but it would be rude not to dispatch 8 things. So I will be shooting out and doing this. I think they collect 5:30, I want to say. I don't know. They seem to do quite a late collection at the place that I use now, but they never used to do a late collection at the other place. It was always like 4:30 or bust, even though they're an actual post office, and this is just a counter in a shop. But anyway, yeah, I'll shoot over and I'll drop these off. I might even. No, I don't want to get in the car because I'll end up getting in a car crash with somebody, won't I? Because it's school run-esque traffic. So I might not do that because nobody uses their indicators in Manchester, so it's quite dangerous to use a car if you don't need to. Right. Anyway, yeah, I've got to get these in the post. Thank you for watching. I'll be back again tomorrow. I will do a haul video tomorrow. I'll do a whole video tomorrow. Thank you for watching. See you soon. Goodbye.